Hey there, good morning everyone. Thursday the 24th of February 2022. This morning's devotional is a reading from the book of Ephesians chapter 5, reading verses 15 and 16. They read, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." Using time wisely is a blessing, yet too often too many will fritter their time away by being busy and doing nothing. The saying goes, time flies, but remember, you are the navigator. Time is one of the most precious commodities ever given to us. And the busier we are, the better. Well, so the world tells us, and your boss would tell you that as well. You may begin to feel the pressures that are made on your time. Yet with all the inventions of modern technology, no one has come up with any means of putting in more hours into the day. I remember a few years ago, there was an advert by a chocolate company. It was the Bar One advert. It said, eat a Bar One and have a 25-hour day. Well, I remember eating a couple of Bar Ones and my days were exactly the same length. I never got that extra hour that they promised. When you were a child, you thought that the summer holidays would never come. Time just dragged on. But as an older person, time seems to gain momentum with the passing of life. And we wonder, when will the rush stop? Each person has a fixed allotment of time, but no one knows when that allotment runs out. That is why you had better make the most of every moment. Paul writes to the Ephesians, and he told them to make the most of time because the days are evil. He urged them to take advantage of every moment because life at its longest is very short. Scriptures remind us in Psalm 90 verse 12 to teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Scriptures also give us guidelines for living and that time is part of eternity. Yet our decisions made now fix our destiny in eternity. If you knew that you had exactly 24 hours to live, no more, no less, how would you spend that time? Would you bury some axes and settle some disagreements you've had with some people or friends over the past few years? Would you want to spend more time with your family? But also, would you want to spend time searching your heart before God, making sure that you are ready to enter into His presence? If the answer is yes to these things, then do that, and each and every one of them, and do it today. If you live life as though it were going to be your last day, your life will be full and complete. Procrastination is not only the thief of time, it is also the thief of men's souls. Now is the time to do what you have been wanting to do for a long time. My dear friends, when we are tempted to be idle, remember, you always know how much money you have, but you never know how much time you have. Time doesn't walk, it flies. May the Lord be with you, may He bless you, may He cause His face to shine upon you, and be with you always. Goodbye.